On February 18, 2025, the global trade landscape shifted. President Trump signed a new policy into effect: reciprocal tariffs. This move sent ripples through the international community and marked a significant departure from traditional trade policies. The policy aims to address what the administration sees as unfair trade practices by other nations. It signals a move away from globalized trade agreements and towards a more bilateral approach. The policy's implementation follows a period of escalating trade tensions between the U.S. and its major trading partners. The impact of these reciprocal tariffs is far-reaching. Industries, consumers, and governments worldwide are bracing for the potential consequences. This new era of trade is likely to be defined by uncertainty and adjustment. Reciprocal tariffs, in essence, are a tit-for-tat approach to trade. They work by matching the tariffs imposed by one country on another. For instance, if country A places a 20% tariff on automobiles imported from the U.S. would then impose a 20% tariff on automobiles imported from country A. Proponents of this approach argue that it creates a level playing field. They believe it encourages fair trade practices by discouraging countries from imposing high tariffs on U.S. goods. Critics, however, argue that reciprocal tariffs could spark trade wars. They worry that this could harm global economic growth by increasing costs for businesses and consumers. The decision to implement reciprocal tariffs represents a departure from the concept of a standardized global tariff. A global tariff would have meant applying a uniform tariff rate to goods imported from all countries. This approach was considered but ultimately rejected by the Trump administration. The administration argues that reciprocal tariffs offer a more targeted approach. They believe this allows the U.S. to address specific trade imbalances with individual countries. This approach, they contend, gives the U.S. more leverage in trade negotiations. It allows them to apply pressure on countries engaging in what they deem as unfair trade practices. The implementation of reciprocal tariffs has been met with mixed reactions. Some domestic industries like steel and aluminum welcome the protectionist measures. They believe it will shield them from foreign competition. Others, however, fear the tariffs will lead to higher costs. This is especially true for industries that rely on imported goods, such as the automotive and manufacturing sectors. Internationally, the response has been largely negative. Trading partners, including key allies like Canada and the European Union, have expressed concerns about the tariffs. They argue that these measures are harmful to global trade and could lead to retaliatory actions. The potential for a trade war looms large. The long-term effects of this new trade policy remain uncertain.